Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so gonna do something a little different this time. I picked up some random Goodwill Magic card collections. I had seen some other YouTubers and some other people I knew getting collections from Goodwill on their website, and I mean they're hit or miss. The problem is that some of these Goodwills, people actually know about the cards and they do search through and pull out the good cards. There's Goodwills that sell single cards. So some of the Goodwills know what they're doing, but then some of them, the people that work there, don't have a clue. So they just post them on their website and highest bidder gets it. I've seen some people get some pretty crazy deals, so I figured I'd give a couple a shot. Problem is, everybody else is hip to it too, so anything that looked like it was going to be pretty good went up pretty high to where I just couldn't justify it. But I found a couple that were affordable. I don't know what's going to be in them, so we're going to find out together. This is probably going to be a pretty long video. I have to edit it, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to actually post it because editing takes me a while. I have to move it, the video over to from my phone over to a computer, and yeah, it takes a while to edit. But anyway, let's kind of break into it and see what we get. There could be literally anything in here. Oh, and I'm bumping the camera already. This box is a little bit larger than I'm used to on my table here. So, let's see. Hopefully there's nothing informative in here. Okay, so this was one of the collections I got that had one of the gift boxes included. Of course, the box is completely ruined. That's awesome. And that's what you get when you buy from Goodwill. You get broken stuff. Look at that. It's all messed up. The main reason I bought this one was because of the box. Because I didn't really see any cards, and the photos looked like they would be any good. They seem to all be newer bulk stuff. So, but we'll see. You never know. Hopefully we get lucky. Nice packing job, Goodwill. I am being facetious, of course. Alright, so I paid $47 for this collection, and it's probably just bulk. I saw a couple uncommons in here, so I was hoping it wasn't just all common bulk, but we'll see. I do have a scanner set up next to me. I don't really have a way of recording the scanner yet, but I'll scan the cards and we'll check out the total when we're done here. Alright, so at least it is like one big box here, so I'm not just making piles everywhere. Alright, let's see what we get here. So far, just kind of commons. I'll just basically run through things. I'll separate out the commons and uncommons. Oh, a mythic. Look at that. It's not complete bulk. Huntmaster of the Fells. Is he worth anything? Probably not. He's probably still bulk. And then some flip cards. Oh, I heard a bing. Oh, $7. Alright, so I paid $47 for this one. Let's see what happens. We never know. Already we're off to a much better start than I thought we'd be. I'm quite shocked by that, actually. I did not think there would be... Oh, I probably should put them in order, right? I did not think there would be any big mythics like that in here. Quite stunned at the moment. Oh, there's a rare. Precinct Captain. I don't think he's worth anything. Oh, we got a foil. Yep, he's not worth anything. We got a foil Dreg Mangler. These cards didn't look like they were in too bad a shape. Some of the, you gotta watch out, some of them on there, the cards are just absolutely destroyed. I mean, why would somebody donate cards to a Goodwill anyway? For those of you that don't know, Goodwill doesn't actually do any Goodwill. Oh, there's a Phyrexian symbol. Maybe there's some Phyrexian cards in here. Oh, look at that, a 4th edition. 4th edition healing salve. We'll set that aside. Yeah, some of the lots are just awful. They're just, a lot of the times it's just people cleaning out a house or something, and it's something somebody left in the attic and it's just destroyed. Who knows? I don't know why, but for some reason Goodwill gets a lot of Magic card collections all over the country. I don't get it. Oh, another rare. Curse of the Stalked Prey. Probably not anything, but yep, 28 cents. But at least there is some rares and mythics in here. I'm quite shocked by that. I really expected this to be pretty picked through from the looks of the photos. I know this is going to be a longer video. I'm probably going to edit out a lot of this. So what do you guys, an Evolving Wilds, yay. What do you guys think of the Theros Beyond Broken coming out here this weekend. My pre-release is this weekend at my local card shop. Oh, see, damaged card. Look how damaged that is. So I just got bent up in shipping by the looks of it because they don't know how to ship very well. Yeah, it's only an island, no big deal. I'll probably take that to my LGS and throw it in the land box for them for people who use the drafts. Yeah, so my pre-release of my LGS is this Friday night, so looking forward to that. I don't know if I'll get this video posted before then, so it could have been like a couple Fridays ago. Who knows? We'll see what happens here. Keep digging through here. Oh, another rare, a Palisade Giant. Don't think he's worth anything. Another token, another basic land. Yep, 19 cents. That's what I figured. Oh, there's a Dissension card. Dissension uncommon. Sin Striker's Wheel. So hopefully we get a few of the older sets in here. That would be nice. So we got a 4th edition and a Dissension so far. So here's hoping. Obviously I didn't really get these. Oh, whoa. A Pithing Needle. One of my favorite cards. One of my favorite sideboard cards for sure. I pretty much put this in every sideboard. So for those of you that don't know Pithing Needle, as Pithing Needle enters the battlefield, name a card. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. So it basically shuts down any special abilities on any creatures, and it's only a 1-drop artifact. So it fits in every single deck. For 1 mana, you can shut something down, and I know it's worth money. Ding. $6. So far we're up to $12. Nice. Oh, another foil. A Mask of Avacyn, uncommon foil. That's nice. Darksteel Relic. Okay. What's it do? So it's a 0-drop artifact that's indestructible. That's it. That's all it does. What's it do? What do it do? It's worth 42 cents, so somebody thinks it does something. I guess it's just for an artifact ramp deck that needs artifacts that can't be destroyed, even if they don't do anything. Non-foil Mask of Avacyn. So, that was weird. Not familiar with that card at all. I'm not familiar with a lot of these cards. As you know, if you've been watching my other videos, I haven't played for 12 years, just getting back into it. So, these collections are a little rough for me because I'm not sure what to look for. Tangle Bloom from 9th edition. Another white border card, uncommon. And then we got some, oh, I think that card was damaged. Maybe just bent. Felt a little weird when I was putting it down, but I guess it's okay. More commons, some more uncommons. There may be some valuable commons and uncommons in here, but I'm not going to slow down just to check them all out because I don't know. I'll go through them later, set by set. After I sort them out by set, then it's a lot easier for me to figure out what commons and uncommons in each set are worth something. So, Scars of Mirrodin card. That's nice. I think that's Scars of Mirrodin. All right, that logo there. Let me know. A lot of basic lands in here. Not really sure about this collection. Not sure what it was. I'm not sure if it was just a like casual player that had the old box of cards they pulled from, because there's no deck boxes or anything. Of course, they could have pulled them out at the Goodwill. No telling. Not sure. There's a lot of core set. There's core 10 or core set 10. I don't know what they called it. But there is some Dissension in here. So I keep coming across a couple Dissension cards, so hopefully there's more of that. Ooh, and a Time Spiral card. Nice. Good old Merfolk Assassin. Was he a rare? It's hard to tell with the Time Spiral cards. No, uncommon. Okay. That was an uncommon. See, the Time Spiral, the time shifted cards, the colors were very weird on the emblems, so or on the logos. So it's hard to tell whether they were commons or uncommons or what, really. Plus, I haven't seen them in a long time. So since 12 years ago. We got a Scourge card. A Pheto Runecaster. Probably not worth anything, but we'll scan it just to see. Oh, it actually was. It's a $3 card. Nice. That's the Pheto Runecaster. Whenever a creature is turned face up, you may draw a card. It's 4-drop for blue 2/3. Not bad. So another card with some value to it. Not bad. So there's some older cards in here. I was kind of surprised. It looked like in the pictures all they showed was I believe it was just some Return to Rav and newer cards, and then some basic lands and stuff. So I really had no idea what was in here. I mainly just got it because I liked the boxes, and I was hoping the box would be in decent shape, but they destroyed it. Finding more Time Spiral. Oh, there's Urza's. There's Odyssey. There's another 9th edition. Another rare Stormtide Leviathan. Probably not worth a penny. 46 pennies, apparently. More than I thought it was worth. Still not worth noting, though. Gravecrawler from Dark Ascension. Oh, that had a bing. $7. Woo! Nice. So Gravecrawler can't block. You may cast Gravecrawler from your graveyard as long as you control a zombie. 1-drop, 2/1. That's a pretty good card. No wonder it came up $7. So far we're halfway back to getting my money back. So that's good. Another rare Zombie Apocalypse. So I might have had a zombie deck in here. Oh, this flip card. I was going to say, it looks like time shifted almost. All right, so that one's worth $2. So there we go, another hit. So far, not doing too shabby. I thought it was going to be much worse, to be honest. So, kind of surprised. It looks like there might be some damage cards here, but oh, I was going to say they're all basic lands, but no, there is some actual cards in there. Oh, foil basic land. Got another 9th edition Giant Spider that is heavily played. Yeah, see that damage on the end there. Both ends look to be kind of damaged, but no big deal. Oh, there's a Curse of Misfortunes. And some Kamigawa stuff, so that's nice. The Curse isn't worth anything. But I'm starting to see some good sets in here and a good variation and a really, really damaged card. How about that one? What is it? Oh, it's a comic. Good. I'm going to throw him aside. Don't even really care to have the damaged cards in my personal collection. Not that I care about like grading value or anything like that. I'm not one of those people when it comes to my personal cards, because I am a player. At the end of the day, I'm still a player, even though I do a lot of investing and stuff like that. Playing is the most important thing to me. But I still, you know, I'm kind of concerned with stuff like condition of things I own. I don't know, I'm kind of a little AR when it comes to stuff like that. I don't like my stuff being nasty or ruined or anything, so I'm very concerned with condition. Even if I'm just going to play with it, I still want it to be a nice card. Don't want it damaged. So some more uncommons and a rare. It looks like, it's weird. It keeps looking kind of like they're just open packs that were just thrown together. So I'm kind of thinking this was just a really, really casual player. 38 cents on that one. I think it was just a really casual player that just had the box of cards that they would get together with their friends and kind of throw a deck or two together and play and not use sleeves or deck boxes, unfortunately. That's why some of the cards are kind of heavy play, but looks like you didn't do a lot of trading, I wouldn't say. Oh, another damage card. Thanks, Goodwill. Goodwill, that's the other thing, is you could buy a really awesome collection from them and they may completely destroy it by doing the really horrible packaging job before they send it to you. But like, see, we keep coming across the same set, common, common, uncommon, and then rare. So, Somberwald Sage. Add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. It's an expensive 1-drop, but 3 mana of any one color. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's a $2 card. Oh, just under 3. So, oh, there's a Cold Snap card too. Is that an uncommon or common? I can never tell from the Cold Snap. The logo on the Cold Snaps is very weird. Yeah, see, that's an uncommon worth a whopping penny. But see, you can't really tell whether it's really a common or uncommon. It's really hard to tell unless you have commons and uncommons sitting right next to each other. Another Avacyn Restored. Another damage card. Oh, Mirage. Wow. Didn't expect to see any Mirage cards in here. Another Cold Snap card. And that one's right at $1, but it's damaged, so it's not worth $1. Yeah. Too bad, so sad. Another, see, there's a Cold Snap common. Where was that uncommon? See, when they're right next to each other, you can tell. But when it's next to another card from pretty much any set, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the common and the uncommon. So I thought that was a little weak on Wizards' behalf when they did Cold Snap. Another damaged card, bent in half. Good old Goodwill. So, and another damaged card. Look at that. Oh, and it's uncommon. Oh, and it's a good one. I don't think it's worth anything, but still fairly playable uncommon. Death Touch with Unleash. 2-drop 1/2. Oh, yeah. They don't package these very well, and that's sad. I mean, value is everything with Magic cards, seems. This day and age. When I first started, sleeves hadn't been invented yet, so value wasn't anything back then, but nowadays it's pretty important. So we're getting a lot of older sets in here. More Onslaught. There's an Ice Age, a good old Norrit. I don't think he's worth anything, but I think he was an uncommon 1 or something like that, which is just basic. Oh, no, common. So he was a common. But, yeah, I think Ice Age was still the U1s and U3s and all that stuff going on. But there's a lot of weird, just random cards in here. It's pretty cool. Definitely a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. But again, a bunch of commons, an uncommon, and then a rare. So I think they just kind of opened packs and pulled out whatever they were going to use or what they thought was good and then just threw the rest in here. He's $1. Nothing exciting. Oh, another rare from Dark Ascension. Curse of the Bloodletting, or Curse of Bloodletting. Oh, I heard a bing. $1.57. That one just barely makes our cut. So, doing a lot better than I thought I would do on this thing. Can't complain so far. I mean, I could complain, but really no reason to. You can always complain. Oh, boy. Another uncommon, oh, another damaged card. Heavily damaged. Look at that. All from the way they boxed it and shipped it. And it's a Ravnica card, even though it's not, I don't think it's worth anything because it's common, but still. Original Ravnica cards. Not too easy to get these days. Don't want to see them damaged. Underworld Connections. It was good to have a couple Underworld Connections, you know what I mean? 45 cents. Apparently not that good to have them. More Dark Ascension. Good. Another set I missed. Jeez. These cards are all out of sorts. Draw a card for each creature in your graveyard. 6-drop. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, no wonder I hadn't heard of that card. There's at least a decent shape by the looks of it. Original Ravnica common. Actually, one of the commons I really like from that set. And it looks like it's miscut, too. It's misaligned. The borders are terrible. Elves of Deep Shadow. It was a green, 1-drop, 1/1, kind of like a Llanowar Elf, but it gave you black, and it did a damage to you when it gave you the black. But I liked it because it's a green card that produced a different color mana, which back then was not very common. Not very common at all. Another Kamigawa card. That's good. I like to see Kamigawa cards in here. I played through Kamigawa. Oh, see, it is 25-cent common, so it's not the cheapest common out there. It is playable. Kamigawa was a cool set. Oh, Fellwire Stone from 9th edition. I wonder if that's worth anything. Another Dissension card. And a Tempest Master Decoy. Oh, yeah, the Fellwire Stone's worth $3. Did they destroy it? Nope, doesn't look like they destroyed that one. So that's good. So far, the money cards they haven't destroyed. An old Tempest. Old Master Decoy. He's not worth anything, but at least it's another old card from the sets that I sold off very stupidly 12 years ago. Oh, Alliance's card, too. Well, we're getting a lot of the old sets in here that I did not expect. He's an old 8-cent Alliance card. Called Basic Lands and a Rare Land, a Moorland Hunt from Innistrad. What do we got? What do we got? 46 cents. Woo! Big money. Retiring early. So I'm getting pretty close to what I've got into this collection. So I'm feeling like it wasn't a bad idea to pick this up. Kind of surprised because I really didn't expect to get much out of it. Another Kamigawa card. And I am beefing up a good assortment. Oh, there's an old card. I can tell from the back. Look at the back of this one. Can you see it on the camera? It's really kind of hard to tell with the lighting I got in here. But the back is very faded, so this is going to be a really old card. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's Fallen Empires. The worst set ever. Neck right. I know already that's not going to be worth anything because there's not a single card in that whole set worth anything. 12 cents. Couple 9th edition again. I see an Onslaught Uncommon. An Onslaught Uncommon, you know those. An Onslaught Uncommon, the Elven Riders. Can't be blocked by creatures with flying and or walls. 5 for a 3-drop. Probably not worth anything. I ain't gonna bother with him. Another Cold Snap Uncommon. Free Elise's Radiance. This one, snow permanents don't untap during their controller's untap steps. This one is completely worthless. It's got cumulative upkeep of 2 on top of that. Yeah, cumulative upkeep was the worst idea ever. God, it was terrible. Chancellor of the Tangle from Innistrad. It's a very heavy play. I don't know if you can see that on the top of it. It's very dinged up. My lighting's not doing too good today. I think it's because I'm filming a little earlier than I usually do because I knew this was going to be a kind of long video and I didn't think I was going to be able to post it tonight. Oh, he's worth $1.25. Wow. Sorry, I was just reading that card. His mana cost is ridiculous, which is probably only worth $1, but it's got Vigilance and Reach for 6/7. You may reveal this card from your opening hand. If you do, at the beginning of your first main phase, add green mana to your mana pool. That's pretty awesome. Even if you're not planning on using them as a creature, if you got them in your opening hand, you can get an extra mana drop on the first turn. That's pretty awesome. It's kind of like a Lotus Petal turn 1. I like them. Another Onslaught card. I know the old sets, but the new sets, still trying to play catch up on. We got a leaf caller. Even though that's a common, I'm going to scan it because he is a mana filter, so he might be worth something. He might be playable. 21 cents. So good price for a common, but still not what we wanted. Ooh, Birchlow Rangers. This one I stacked a lot back in the day. I don't know if they're still being stacked, but it's a pretty cool card. It's a 1-drop like a Llanowar Elf, but you can morph it for 1 green. But also tap 2 untapped elves you control. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So this is one of our best mana filters back in the day. Yeah, 42 cents for a common. So he's a good little common, good little card. We used to stack him a lot. Pretty much every one of my green decks had him in them because they had the Llanowar Elves too, so I could use them as mana filters. Let's keep digging, see what we get. 10th edition, some more 9th edition, including uncommon. I'm just stacking all the white borders separate, so. What do we got here? Tormentor's Trident. More basic lands. Fog, Time Bug, more basic lands, and a Knowledge Pool from, yeah, I have no idea. I think that's one of the, not Scars of Mirrodin. Wasn't that the other Mirrodin card, I think? I don't know. I have no clue. Holy cow, right underneath that, there was a scrap heap. A rare from Urza's. So the Knowledge Pool isn't worth much, which is fine because it's played anyway. But the scrap heap, whenever an artifact or enchantment is put into your graveyard from play, gain 1 life. This card, I'm not sure if it's worth anything yet, but there's some really good cards in the new Theros Beyond Death set coming out that may actually play well with this. So it's only worth $0.25 right now, but it is an Urza's rare, which are getting hard to come by these days. It's in pretty good shape for an old card, and it's gonna, with that whole enchantment put into a graveyard from play, gain 1 life. There might be an infinite combo with that with the new Theros set. Just saying. Not sure yet, but there might be. Jor-Kadeen the Prevailer, rare from Gate to New Phyrexia, I believe that's in the set name. 28 cents. Another Time Spiral card. I like seeing those. Time Spiral was one of my favorite blocks. I love that block. It was right before I had to quit because life got in the way and had to sell my collection, needed money. I was pre my investing path back when I didn't know anything about money at all, which I spent many years doing many bad mistakes because I didn't know about money. If I'd have known then what I know now, you know the old story. Another Onslaught uncommon, another damaged card, compliments of Goodwill's awesome packaging, and it's a Cold Snap common. Oh, but it is a good Cold Snap common. Discard a land card, Simian Brawler gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Anything you can discard a card to pump up a creature can be turned into an infinite combo. Trust me, I know. I love infinite combos. Another Cold Snap common. Return to Rev. Forget what I was talking about. I'm so easily distracted. Look, squirrel. I see something shiny in here, so we got another foil coming up. Probably just foil land or something, but you never knew. There's been some weird stuff in this collection so far. Some Gate Crash. See, there's some Gate Crash commons, and then an uncommon. Oh, 2 uncommons. Demir Kirunes. Then more commons, and then a rare. Yep, and then a foil. Oh, it's a Return Ravnica foil. Whispering Madness. Yep, 34 whole cents worth. So, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about something, but now I forgot. So, oh, a Vexing Devil. I think that one might actually, oh, and a foil right behind it. I think that one might actually be over $1. It is. It's $2. $2.67. Then we got a Lightning Mauler foil. It's an uncommon from Avison. No, 9 cents unfoiled, so it's probably not going to be worth anything foiled. Another Avison uncommon. A Cold Snap card. Some more Onslaught cards. An Onslaught uncommon. 9th. Kamigawa cards. I do like seeing those. Scars of Mirrodin uncommon. And some more commons. Another uncommon from M11. Scars of Mirrodin. All kinds of stuff. Oh, Planar Chaos uncommon. Heavy play. It's a wall. I'm not even going to scan that. None of the old walls are worth anything except the one that somebody tried to buy out there from the early set. Wall of Kelp or whatever. But it's not worth anything because it's playable. It's just worth something because somebody tried to buy them all. Hellkite Igniter. Oh, are we coming across somebody's old red deck here? Another Urza's. That's good. Hellkite's not worth anything. Let's keep kind of moving along through the pile here. We're about halfway there, I think. Might have to move my commons over a little. Another foil. Oh, and another rare from Phyrexia. Glistening Oil. All right. Her being $1.39, almost. I'm pretty much just counting anything over $1.50. But so far, we're about halfway through, and I'm pretty much broken even now on what I've got into the collection. So from here on out, anything we get is gravy. So much better than I thought I would do with this. To be completely honest, I thought this was going to be just an epic fail. And the other one that's still on the way might be. So this one I might have gotten lucky on. The other one I might not have. The other one I could see in the picture there was at least a couple rares and a Planeswalker. Invasion. And another 4th edition weakness. Ravnica. Ooh, a Time Spiral. Singer Autocrat. I think he wasn't he a rare? Got another Kamigawa uncommon. No, he's uncommon. Okay, so Time Spiral is another one that the logo there is really hard to tell. Kind of that whole era in there was very difficult to tell. Cold Snap and Time Spiral and all them. I think they were all around that same time period. Always had trouble telling which one was which just from the emblem or logo or whatever you want to call it. I think they call it emblem, right? Call to the Kindred rare from Dark Ascension. 52 cents worth. So, a lot of really random weird stuff. It's like whoever owned these, damaged Ascension card. That's always nice. Look at that. Bent all hell. Come on, Goodwill. It's almost like whoever had this would like play for a while and then not play for a while, then play for a while, then not play for a while. That's kind of what it seems like, because there's some gaps in here. Ravnica card. Something stupid. Oh, token. Basic lands. Where's this? Go back to forward. Oh, there's all kinds of mixed up here. Dark Ascension, another 9th edition uncommon. Oh, Army of the Damned, a mythic from Innistrad. $1.30, almost makes the cut, but not quite. If you haven't watched my video, I did a throwback draft the other night with the original Innistrad. And that was a blast. I wish I'd have been around during that set. That whole block seems like it was awesome. There we go again. We got a stack of commons, 3 uncommons. Oh, including a Tormod's Crypt. Let's see if that one's worth anything. And then we got a rare. Crypt is 82 cents, almost. Tormod's Crypt's a good card, especially with all these new graveyard manipulations coming out. I mean, a 0 drop. 0 to sacrifice and then remove somebody's graveyard from the game. That's pretty awesome. Of course, it does put it into exile, and now there's a million ways to get cards out of exile, so there is that. But yeah, we used to use the Crypt all the time back in the day. Oh, this Rock's Faith Mender from M13 came up as $3.85, so all gravy now, buddy. We are into the actual money now, which is nice. I did not expect that, honestly. Oh, and again, a stack of commons, 3 uncommons, and then a rare. Search the City. So, yeah, it looks like he just, like, opened a bunch of packs and threw them in a box. It's very weird. Some very weird goofiness going on here. And then, look, a stack of commons, and a couple uncommons, and a rare. It's literally like somebody just opened packs and threw them in a box. Oh, this one's a good one. The Alchemist's Refuge came up at $5.85. It's a Simic card. You may cast non-land cards this turn as though they had flash. That's pretty pimp. I like it. No wonder it's worth money. I would stack that. Oh, and then here's this awesome Ravnica card. Nice. I'd say this is, packed fresh, perfect mint. Come on, Goodwill. Really? Killing me. You're killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Oh, and we got somebody's bubblegum in here. There's a good card with somebody's bubblegum in it. I'm going to be really mad. Because these cards probably ruined. Oh, basic land, basic land, basic land. Okay. Looks like it only killed 1 basic land. Ew. Gross. Why are people so gross? Alright, so we got a foily uncommon. Looks like a token. Nope, not even a token, just an advertisement. Basic land. Oh, we got a rare from Gatecrash, I think. Ooze Flux. It's never good when your ooze starts to flux. Just saying. 15 whole cents. Yeah, even if that was a really playable card, I wouldn't want to cast it and have to tell my opponent, I'm going to make my ooze flux now. This is gross. Alright, I'm amusing myself. That's all that matters. So, I know you guys probably aren't entertained. You're bored as hell, but I'm amusing myself, so. that's all I'm concerned with. Alright, uncommon, 9th edition. Old Scourge, I think, common. And another knowledge pool. I think that's the one we came across earlier that wasn't worth anything. There's a Mirrodin uncommon. A couple of them. That's nice. Yep, 15 cents on the knowledge pool. Mirrodin common. Hey, get back in your pile. Don't you be running away. Okay, that is a token. Those are tokens. Another basic land. Oh, and a rare foil. Aegis Angel with some nastiness all over it. Probably some of that bubblegum from earlier. And I just touched it. Ew. 29 cents in the non-foil. Let's see what the foil's worth real quick. Give me just a quick second here. There's no foil option for this. They say there's no foil, but here it is in my hand in foil. TCG player refuses to admit that this was ever printed in foil, apparently. Oh, okay, I got the wrong set. I got the Arch Enemy set. Let me find the 2012. There we go. And then we'll find it. There we go. That works. 79 cents. A giant waste of everybody's time. My bad. Oh, there's an old revised healing salve. That's nice. I don't mind coming across revised cards, even when they're commons. These are just getting kind of hard to get these days, and this one looks pretty minty. So, revised has a special place in my heart because that's the set that I started playing at. So I'll always kind of, you know, that was my introduction to Magic, was revised. I literally started playing the night that revised came out. So revised what got me into the game. So I'll always kind of like revised. It's one of my favorite sets, even though it's really not much of anything aside from the dual lands worth a lot in there. But I did have the dual lands, and dual lands are still my favorite cards in the whole game because they're really important to any dual color or more than two color deck that you're running. If you don't have dual lands, it's not going to be a very fast deck. Another foil, another Mask of Avacyn, another basic land. More Time Spiral. Got a, I think, original Zendikar uncommon. That's nice. Dark Innistrad, and an original Zendikar rare. Devout Lightcaster. I wonder if that thing's worth anything. Nope, 28 cents. Ah, bumped the camera again. I'm terrible. I'm just awful. Alright, Skull Catapult. That's an old one from, that looks like, that's weird. It looks like 5th edition, but didn't 5th edition have the V on it for the 5? It says 1997, though. I guess from like a starter deck or something. It's only 16 cents. It says Classic 6th edition, but it's definitely not Classic 6th edition. Let me see. What are the other options here? It's definitely not Ice Age. It must be 5th edition. That's weird. I thought 5th edition had the, I thought they had the logo on 5th edition. Maybe I'm wrong. That was a long time ago. Ooh, and Avacyn rare, Otherworld Atlas. The scanner's not want to cooperate. Come on, come on, go back, go back. There we go. 66 cents. Scars of Mirrodin. Oh, what is that? I have no idea what set this is. Vectis Dominator. Looks like a common. Tap target creature unless its controller pays 2 life. White, black, and a colorless for an 0/2. Artifact creature. What's that? Oh, Alara Reborn. That's why I couldn't recognize it, because that's the first card of Alara Reborn I have actually seen in person. So, there you have it. Learn something new every day. Oh, and I'm trying to break it. Oh, some Fallen Empires and Ice Age. Some good old stuff in here. Look at all that. Whew. And Tempest. I do like those old cards. Kamigawa. Scars of Mirrodin. M15. Some basic lands. There is a really good assortment of stuff in this collection. I'm quite surprised. Hey, the old Icy Manipulator. This card right here, this is what fueled the reprint monster. This is also the card that made a lot of OG players just quit. So, this was a very valuable card in the early days. And then this was the very first one of the original cards that they had cut from the set that had gone up in price because it was no longer printed, and then they reprinted it in Ice Age. And some of the original players got just furious about it. Because, you know, it was worth like, I want to say like probably $12 or $15, which back then, now keep in mind, back then, a Black Lotus was only a like $50 card. So just saying, for reference, this was worth a fifth of a Black Lotus back then. So when they reprinted this and it dropped down to nothing overnight, people were so pissed. Oh, it was not pretty. Some of the original players I started playing with just up and quit overnight. They're just like, that's it. They're just gonna reprint everything. They're gonna reprint Black Lotus next, and then they're gonna reprint the Moxes. It's all over. Slayer's Stronghold. Good band. Not sure if their Stronghold's worth anything though. 94 cents apparently. Pretty much like their last album. Just kidding. I love Slayer. Sundial of the Infinite, an M12 rare. Let's see if that one's banking anything. Ooh. And then we got the original Skull Catapult. Look at that. Oh, the Sundial's $2. Nice. An original OG Ice Age Skull Catapult. We just got the reprint a minute ago, and now we got the OG. Whole 11 cents worth. Nice. Now there's a Braidwood Cup from Urza's. I think that's Destiny. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nemesis. 9th edition. Dissension. A Pack Mint planes here. Yeah. Anything else in that pile? Okay, we cleaned out the whole one row now. Grab the last little couple stacks in the next row. All right, another a rare foil that's bent. Nice curvature to that one. But from Innistrad, Falkenrath Marauders. I think this might be worth something. Nope, 28 cents for the non-foil, so the foil's probably under $1. Oh, but we got a foil. Yeah, Phyrexia rare. 19 cents unfoil, so probably not worth anything. It's uncommon, I believe, from that set. I don't know what set that was. Dissension uncommon. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Dissension commons, but that's the first uncommon I think I've seen. I haven't seen any rares yet, so hopefully there's a little more to this collection still. Another Igniter, whatever set that was, I forget. Innistrad. Oh, another Dark Ascension rare. The Marco Blade Master. Marco Blade Master. Double Strike. Never underestimate Double Strike. Double Strike can win games. I'm telling you. I've been on the receiving end of a Double Strike loss, so I'm aware. More on it. Innistrad at the end there. Alright, I think this is the last stack from the middle row, so we got just a little bit left in the last row, and then we're done. But it's been quite an interesting kind of opening here. I mean, I'm not banking anything huge or nothing, but it's cool. There's a lot of really weird random sets in here, and I actually got my money back, so that's amazing. I did not expect that to happen. This is the first one of these Goodwill ones I've gotten. There wasn't anything in that stack at all. Boo. All right. Last little stack here. We got just a little bit after this. There's another Ravnica uncommon. Planar Chaos common. Stronghold. Good old Dungeon Shade. Good old bulky bulk flyer. 4 mana for a 1-drop flyer. Or a 1/1 flyer. But you can pump them. You get +1/+1 for every black mana you pump into them. I don't think he's worth anything. 6 whole cents. He was a common. So there's a lot of really just random old sets in here. A Wrecking Ogre, speaking of Double Strike. 16 cents worth of Gatecrash rare. Is there anything in Gatecrash worth anything aside from the, what do they got, the Shocklands, I think? Oh, there's a M15 misprint. Holy moly. Look at the text on that. It's all messed up. I think this one got double printed on the text by the looks of it. That's kind of weird. That's a Storm Tide Leviathan with all smeary text everywhere. Come on. Come on. There it goes. 43 cents, but it does look quite misprinted. I don't know. I don't know if these just silly misprints like that are worth anything or not. Ooh, he's got Island Walk. And all lands are islands in addition to other types, so he's completely unblockable. Creatures without flying or Island Walk can't attack. Jeez, that's a game winner. Why is he only 43 cents? Oh, because he takes 8 mana to get out in blue. That's probably why. I'm going to set him aside because I don't know if that misprint might be actually something people are after, or if it's just a ugly card because Wizards quality control sucks. I mean, Wizards is beautiful. They do everything so awesome. Oh, a Dreamcast from Mirage. I think it's common, but it is playable. Draw 3 cards, choose 2 cards from your hand, and put both either on top or the bottom of your library. So it's basically before we had Scry, I think it is. This was our original kind of Scry ability. But you got to keep one of the cards. So yeah, it was a common. It's only worth 14 cents, but it is a playable card. Little pricey with the three mana. If it was 2 mana, it'd be really awesome. But it does give you one of the cards. And you don't have to choose from the cards you pulled. You can choose any card, any 2 cards from your hand, and put them on top or bottom. Ooh, a Douse. Douse is a Urza Saga uncommon that did see some play back in the day. I'm not sure about now. Oh, Merchant Scroll. Nice. Apparently not, because it's only 21 cents. I want to check the Merchant Scroll. The Merchant Scroll was pretty used back in the day, too. We didn't have as many cards to draw from as everybody does now, so we did what we could. Hey, look at that, $4.77. I was right. It is a valuable uncommon. Search your library for a blue instant card, reveal that card, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Nice, it's a counterspell fetch. Put that up there in the hits. Yeah. Another little stack here of Gategrass commons. Oh, there was a bunch of commons. 3 uncommons. Oh, no rare. He must have actually pulled the rare out to use it for something. Because that's what a lot of it looks like. It looks like he just bought packs and like would take out the card he wanted to use and then put the rest in the box. Kind of weird. I don't think he played much, whoever owned this collection. I think he just kind of played a little bit here and there throughout the years, maybe. Dark Steel uncommon. I'm kind of depressed I didn't get more Dark Steel and Kamigawa type block actual uncommons and rares and stuff. There's a very warped Dark Ascension foil common. Yeah, some of these cards are really bad shape. Look at that. Good old packing job from Goodwill there. Another damaged card. That was an Onslaught common. Another damaged planes. Turn to Rev. Advertisement. Guildgate. Some basic lands. Non-basics from Dark Ascension and Return to Rev. More basics. Gate Crash, more basics. Come on, give me something in the close here. Don't want to end with just a bunch of damaged basic lands. But that's what it looks like it's going to happen. So not much in the close there, but we did get some really good cards. And we did make our money back and actually made a few bucks on top of it. Plus, got some nice old cards for the collection. So, can't say I'm too disappointed with that. So, let's check out what the big money kind of cards were that we pulled here. So, we got the Merchant Scroll. We got the Sundial of the Infinite from M12. We got the Abyss and Restored Alchemist's Refuge. The Rock's Faithmender from M13. The Vexing Devil from Abyss and Restored, the Fellware Stone from 9th edition, the Curse of Bloodletting from the Dark Ascension, Somberwold Sage from Avacyn Restored, Zombie Apocalypse from Dark Ascension, Gravecrawler from Dark Ascension, an Apeto Runecaster from Scourge, Pithing Needle from Return of Ravnica, and the Huntmaster of the Fells from Dark Ascension, who turns into this 4/4 werewolf with trample. So, and I keep bumping the camera. My bad. Alright. I know how annoying it is when the camera's moving around when you're trying to watch a YouTube video. I watch them all the time. get really bothered by it. Not sure if I missed anything. There's probably a couple cards I missed that were worth something. Just not familiar enough with what's been played the last few years to find out. Got the Icy Manipulator. He's not worth anything anymore because he's been reprinted way too many times. Did get one revised card in there. And we did get a few old cards. There's an old 4th edition. Oh, you can't see that, can you? So I don't know if there's much of anything else. I'll have to go through it and kind of look a little closer when I get a chance, but Tangle Bloom, was that worth anything? Oh, look, there's a good reference between the 4th edition and revised here. So, revised is on the left. For those of you that don't know, the revised has no date. It's before they start doing dates. And it's a lot more washed out colors. Revised was very kind of bland in the colors, but that made the cards very clear, very easy to read, as you can tell, compared to the 4th edition when they ramped the colors back up like they did in Unlimited. But you'll see it's got the 1995 date on it, but a lot more ink on those, a lot more color, but it makes it really hard to read. Revised was much easier to read, much easier to kind of look at for hours on end. Not as flashy, you know, everybody's got a different opinion on what looks good and what doesn't look good on the cards. It's funny, back then we all complained that we hated the white borders on the main sets there. I changed my camera angle because I had such a big box to open, so that's why I keep missing the camera when I'm trying to show you guys cards, by the way. Just in case you were wondering why I'm so bad at this tonight. Plus, it's like daytime on a Sunday. Very unusual to be recording videos this time of day. So, there you have it. There was my my collection I bought off of Goodwill's website. I paid $47 for it. Of the cards I scanned, it looks like there's around $70 worth. We did get some foils, so, and including some rare foils. How many rares do we get? We got 1, 2, 3. Well, I'll sort these out real quick just so we can kind of take stock of how many of each type of foil we got. All right, so we got 4 rare foils, or 3 rare foils. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 uncommon foils. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commons and a basic land foil. So, did get some decent foils, got some decent rares. There's a lot more rares than I thought, considering I wasn't sure I'd get any rares in this collection at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. One of those was a mythic, so 27 rares and a mythic in this pile, not counting the money rares we got. So we got some bulk rares. We got a good old stack of uncommons. I don't think you can see how big that stack is, but pretty good stack of uncommons. Probably a few hundred uncommons there. And a couple thousand, well, probably about 1,500 commons, and then I'd say 300 basic lands. So there's what you got, and you got a good old stack of damaged cards that, because Goodwill can't package boxes and ship them properly. So there you have it. That was the collection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was something a little bit different for me. First time I've done a collection. I bought a couple collections since I started back in from like eBay and stuff, but you know, I'm not very good at the editing yet. So this is looking at 55 minutes right now. So I'm hoping I can edit this down to a reasonable video that somebody might actually watch, because nobody's going to watch an hour-long video of a collection unboxing with not much spice in it. But anyway, if you watched this long, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and hope to see you guys again soon.